What's up, guys? NBA Talk, April 20th, 2018, Friday basketball for you. We got a couple games, including, which is the video we're going to talk about, the Cavaliers versus the Indiana Pacers, the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Boston Celtics, which is happening right now as we speak, and then the Toronto Raptors and the Wizards, which are about to go into the fourth quarter. So that'll be the next video. Wizards versus Toronto Raptors game, I believe 3 or 4. I think it was 3. Yeah. So we're gonna start things off with the Cavaliers versus the Indiana Pacers, which just finished not too long ago. Indiana Pacers win in a close battle, 92-90. Very good job from Bogdanovic, who stepped up in the crunch time too. Oh, very good three. He was fantastic tonight. He was doing his thing. He was plus 18 on the court. He was just doing good job. Like, great step up from him. Cavaliers, this was a better collectively game throughout this entire series. I think this is the best they've looked as a team. And I saw some points in this game that the Cavaliers need to really get other playmakers to create the plays. Like, stop using LeBron James as a way to create plays all the damn time. Like, they use him constantly to create plays. And I get it, that takes away from his assist stuff, but it gets me thinking about the Warriors and the San Antonio Spurs and how they're so successful in doing things. As one thing for sure, more than one person could create plays. Stephen Curry can create plays. Kevin Durant can create plays. Draymond Green could create plays. Klay Thompson, to some degree, can create plays. And you got people off the bench doing stuff too. Cavaliers, it's been LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James, LeBron James. I saw some little bit of J.R. Smith tonight. I saw George Hill doing some good things too. Even though he was still not all the way good, but he was definitely creating opportunities that it created a conduit, like one pass to another pass, score. That was it all in the first half. Then they went back to LeBron James, like, for the most part again, even though he was doing that in the first half. Like, he was creating the plays, but there were points in time where other players were creating plays, and it was working for them. Especially in that first quarter, it was working for them. Everybody else were making plays. Kevin Love was doing a better job tonight. This is the best he's looked this series. Oh, that's all I can really say. Defensively, they were doing good things too. They were boxing out Victor Oladipo because he was having a hard time, especially when J.R. Smith was playing on him. J.R. Smith was the only guy tonight in the end results in plus. He was in the plus minus ratings. He's the only person in a starting lineup with a positive 7. Everybody's negative, including LeBron James. J.R. Smith showed up on defense. Offensively, nada. He made a good couple of threes, but yeah, it was a tough battle offensively, even though they were clicking in the first half. Second half, they went more back to LeBron James style. They just forgot how to really play make for themselves. And Indiana Pacers, their defense kicked in full overdrive in that third quarter. Like, they just punched the Cavaliers in their mouths in that third quarter, in the defensive end. And in the fourth quarter, it was a close battle going on in that fourth quarter, but Indiana Pacers were able to get good calls to their side, and Bogdanovic did a good job in that crunch times. The Cavaliers had multiple opportunities to do so, like to take over this game, but no. Overall, Cavaliers did a better job, but they still lost this game. Indiana Pacers took advantage that the mistakes they made. So Good job, Indiana Pacers. Bogdanovic leading the team, 30 points, 11 for 15 from the field, 7 for 9 for the three-point range, plus 18 on the court. He was fantastic. Victor Oladipo, like, he scored, but he was definitely guarded well. 5 for 15 from the field, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals. He was able to do some good things throughout the entire game. It's just that he didn't have that full-on effect. Darren Collison was bad. He was 1 for 7. Miles Turner was bad, 1 for 11 from the field. He picked up 10 rebounds, but that was pretty much it. He was rebounding pretty good, but everything else was not good. You got a couple people off the bench doing some good things too. Lance Stevenson didn't look good tonight, in my opinion. Like, LeBron James started to get the hang on him. Like, he's starting to get himself back into the game. But that's pretty much it for the Pacers. 46% from the field, 37 rebounds, 17 assists, 17 turnovers. 17 for 17. That was not good tonight. But they definitely took advantage in the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers, you had LeBron James, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 turnovers. Not good, man. 4 for 7 from the three-point range, 10 for 22 from the field. Kevin Love with 19 points and 6 rebounds. George Hill with 13 points, the best he's looked in this series. And you got a couple people off the bench, like Larry Nance, 6 points. Jeff Green, 6 points. They put him in the bench. Rodney Hood with 8 points, playing 28 minutes. That's it. Take only 8 shots. The team shot 44% from the field, 36 rebounds, 17 assists, 16 turnovers. So that is it. That's game 3. Indiana Pacers are 2-1. They will be at home again. The Cavaliers can still win this series. I'm not going to say they're done yet. But clearly, they do have a formula. They can look at it. But I don't trust Tyronn Lue for this situation because it has been a problem all season long. And it did show some light into what they can really do. But especially on the defensive end. They showed up on the defensive end in the first half. That's fantastic. But they just collapsed on that in the second half. So Tyronn Lue is on you to get this team going, like to get everybody else going. It can't be LeBron James trying to get everybody else involved. Tyronn Lue needs to get these guys going. Kevin Love going. George Hill, like, he's regressed. And I find that a pattern. Jay Crowder, regress. George Hill, regress. And the people who used to be on the team, they regressed. The players right now off the bench, Jeff Green, Jordan Clarkson hasn't made an impact at all in this series. At all. Rodney Hood, this guy put up like 18 points. He could put up 20, like 24 points a game if he really wanted to. But he cannot. He cannot for some reason. All these players cannot. It takes for LeBron James to pass on the ball to actually score. That is a problem, and I think this is on Tyronn Lue. He needs to get these guys going because they can't do it. They can score for you. They can make plays. He needs to get the ball away a little bit more from LeBron James and more on the George Hill, the J.R. Smith, who can definitely play make. Jordan Clarkson as well. Like, create plays for Rodney Hood. Stop relying on LeBron James so much. That's a problem. You're making yourself predictable. So that's it for me. Peace out. What was it? The Wizards and the Toronto Raptors next.